Hello my cuties out there, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bree and I am just a crazy lover of makeup, fashion, and all that fun and glittery stuff. So if those are things you're also into, please hit that subscribe button and join this little family we have here. But in today's video, I'm going to be playing with the new retro palette. This is the midi size that she just released. And I'm very excited because I ordered this on pre-order and I already got it in the mail. And this is actually launching tomorrow, so I wanted to hurry up and get this video out for you guys. Do a look, do some swatches, and let you know whether it's worth the higher price tag. So if you are interested in seeing all of that, then keep on watching. Alright, my love bugs, hopefully I look presentable. I slapped on some makeup. I threw my messy hair into a ponytail because I was working from home, had no makeup on, and then this package arrived at my door and I was like, oh, I need to get myself together. I need to film this because this palette is going live tomorrow. It is on Natasha Denona's website for pre-order, but it will officially be live tomorrow, as well as on Sephora is when you can get it. But I know some people like to see reviews first because Natasha Denona is a pricey brand and it's a lot to fork up for something you're not sure about. So hopefully I can help make your decision clear for you whether you need to pick this up or not. But I will show you guys this right here. So this is the bigger sister to the mini retro palette that she has. That's actually a very popular palette. I never actually picked it up. I was curious about it, but I never ended up getting it. But I ended up getting this one and I think it's gorgeous. So this retails for $65. This is on the smaller side of her palettes. She has larger palettes that are in like the 120 range in the same kind of packaging, and I'll show you the difference in terms of sizing in case you're curious. So this is the trichrome palette that was 120, and then this is how they vary in size. Like it's a lot, well, it's not a lot smaller, but it is definitely smaller, so you're definitely getting less shadow in the pan. Like the pans are a lot smaller. You can just see the difference. But I mean, I think it's very rare that someone goes through an eyeshadow unless they're a person who uses only one shadow or like one palette over and over. Most of us is not going to go through a palette, so I'd rather have a more affordable price tag and have less shadow, in my opinion. But I'll show you guys what it looks like up close. Like, look at this. It's a beautiful mauve-y, burgundy, cool tone palette. It's very romantic. I think that this is a perfect color story going into the fall, and it has a mix of her different formulas, metallics, satins. It has her cream to powder formula in here for her mattes and regular mattes as well. So there's 15 shades altogether, and how she describes this palette as, it says on the page here, the continuation of the best-selling mini retro eyeshadow palette now is a midi. It's featuring 15 romantic burgundy and mauve shades combined with gray browns, taupes, dusty rose, and vintage pinks, perfect to create a romantic retro-inspired look. And yeah, so I think this is gorgeous. If you like your cool tones, if you like your mauve-y, more like pinky tone shades, you would probably love this. Now, if you're one of those people that doesn't like the cream to powder formula from Natasha Denona, you might not want to pick this one up because it does have a good amount of the cream to powder. Like there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least for sure. After touching them, they were the cream to powder formula. The other ones are like their traditional mattes. It looks like these might be kind of like satins, has some like traditional metallics and some like more like flaky topper sparkly shades. So good variation. I think it's beautiful. So that is pretty much all the info about this palette. Also has the holes in the back if you want to like rearrange it or poke out some of the shades and switch it with some of the other midi palettes that she has out. But that was everything. So I think it would be a good time to zoom in. I'm sorry if you can hear the mowing in the background. My neighbor, of course, is mowing the yard right now, and it's always right when you want to film a video. It's like the dreaded curse of any person who films YouTube videos. But let me zoom you guys in. Okay, so hopefully you guys can see me clearly and that the lighting is okay. I feel like my under eyes look quite creasy today. But don't focus on that, focus on the eyeshadow. I did prime my eyes with the Glam Light primer, and I think I want to start off with Rebellion right here, this burgundy deeper shade. It is one of the cream to powder formulas. So usually those formulas I like to start with because You have to work with those, kind of like pack them on and then slowly blend them out because of that formula. So I'm gonna start that on the outer corner. They're always so pigmented though. Like once you kind of get the technique down and how to work with these, they're just so beautiful, so pigmented. I just love this formula, and just a lot of people don't like this formula because it's not, I would say it's not beginner friendly in my humble opinion. I feel like you have to work with them, and it's better to go with these ones first before going in with like the powder mattes. So I think that's it for that shade. I want to go in with Groove. This is a like regular matte formula. And I think I want to take this little Nabla brush just so we can be more detailed. And I'm just going to go right into that. This one's definitely like a grapey matte. And I want to use that throughout here. I'm like going really deep. I'm going to use one of the lighter shades to blend out the edges, but I don't know. I always want to go so deep with my looks, and of course you can definitely use this palette in different ways and make softer looks, more like light airy looks with this. And like I love a palette that can just do both. So that's where I want to leave it for now. And now I think I want to clean this little brush off. I'm going to use this, but I want to use maybe Andy, this shade right here, to blend out the edges. Just to make sure everything is seamless, I like to go over it with a lighter shade. I swear I hate this long guy. I hate him so much. Oh my god, I'm just gonna keep going through this video because I want to get this up today and I don't want to wait till later so I have time to edit it. But yeah, so I'm just using that to blend out the edge. It's a nice lilac-y, like a deeper lilac shade. I wouldn't say it's mauve. I would say it's definitely more of like a deeper lavender. So I think the crease is looking really nice. All the shadows just blend it really nicely together. Of course, I'll come back and do some more blending, but I want to go on to the next shadow. So I want to use Amara on the lower lash line. I just want to try to use more shade just to see how everything performs. At least try as much as I can because I only have time to do one look, just so I could hurry up and get this video up. But look at that, straight pigmentation. Wow. Can you guys see what I'm doing? It's so hard for me to get you guys to see what I'm doing in the lower part, but that is beautiful pigmented. This is the like a regular matte formula. It's not the cream to powder formula, but her mattes are just good in general, and all her palettes, regardless of what formula it is. The shade is definitely a lot deeper than I thought it was going to be because it looks a little lighter in the pan. It has more of a like a pinkish tone to it. But I want to take the little Nabla brush and go into maybe Vivian to blend out the edges. It's a very like kind of soft light pink. Just use that to blend everything here, just so we don't have any harsh edges. This is also the cream to powder formula. It's very similar to the ones in the like Nabla palettes. They're both just as good. I love Nabla too. Okay, I think everything is looking very purpley, mauvey, grapey. Definitely this kind of palette. So I want to now put down the glitter primer all over my lids because that's what I do. I always go in with glitter primer. Okay, I'm back. I did my glitter primer off camera because you don't really need to see that. That's not very exciting. So I think I want to now use a little bit of Swig. It's a like metallic purple, almost leaning a little bit in between like a cyan, like in between a metallic and a cyan. Beautiful grape color. I think that looks good. Now I want to use Jude in the inner portion. It's like a taupey metallic. I think these kind of colors look so good together with like purpley shades and mauves. Yes, this is gorgeous. Okay. Isn't this looking lovely? Everything is performing really nicely. So I think I want to do a matte. I think I want to use this Mood shade. It seems so pigmented and I like using these kind of shades as inner corner highlights. And I just want to see if that will be bright enough and super opaque. I think that will be for sure. This one has like a pink like undertone to it. It's not like just a flat like matte white. Definitely has pink to it, like a super light baby pink, leaning almost white. But this is definitely pigmented and works great as an inner corner highlight. This is a shade you could also do like an all matte look and have that packed all over the lid. That would be beautiful just because it's super pigmented. Okay, I think that's it for the shadows I want to use in my eyes, and I think this came out so lovely. I love the tones in this palette. Everything just meshed so beautifully into each other. Like, this is the good Natasha Denona formula. So I want to do some liner. I forgot to mention that I decided to already pick my lippy, but I am using the Kaleidos. This is one of their Cloud Lab lip clays in the shade Dune, and I used a lip liner, the Juvia's Place Luxe Liner in Love Me. That's what's on my lips. I knew what I already wanted to do with this look, so I put my lips on already. So now I'm going to do some like liner, mascara, and I will be right back. Okay, so the look is complete, and what I did off camera was I used the Nabla Zero liner to create a bigger wing than usual. Then I went in with my waterline with the Nabla Cupid's Arrow in number 7. It's like that kind of burgundy winey shade, and that's all in the waterline. And then I tight lined with the Cupid's Arrow in number 4, such a good black pencil. And then for my lashes, I went in with the Chanel La Base mascara primer, then the Thrive Cosmetics Liquid Lash Extension mascara. And then I was thinking to myself, I want to add a little bit more shadow on my eyes. I thought maybe I could take the shade right here and just use it like right in the center to add a little bit more sparkle. I thought that'd be kind of cool to try another shade. This one is called Psychedelic, and it looks like one of those kind of topper shades like you see. So I thought maybe I could just add it right in the center. I don't know if it's gonna show, but maybe just to add a little bit of pizzazz. I think it shows a little bit. I don't want to use too much. I just want it to dab it in the center. Yeah, I like that. I just added a little bit more sparkle to the eyes. Like, of course, you can't really tell on camera, but in person you can see like the little shimmer specks. I just wanted to add a little extra something. But that was it for the look. So I'm going to zoom you guys out and give you my final first impressions and thoughts on this palette. Okay, I was able to get through this look, get this video for you guys. I think this look is absolutely stunning. I love the winey, grapey shades in here, and all the shades just meshed into one another beautifully. Like, everything did really well on my eyes. The mattes were blendable, the cream to powders were pigmented and just so creamy, just blends on the eyes. The metallics are beautiful. I think they performed great. They're nice and creamy, high shine, little sparkles. I just really love this look, and this is gonna be pretty high up there for, I think, favorite palettes from Natasha Denona, because I love my cool tones. I love these like romantic purpley mauvey pinky shades. I think they're just so beautiful. There's just something so like romantic and lovely about these kind of shades. And I think this palette has a good range of depth. It has lighter shades if you want to go lighter. It has like the mid-tone shades. It has some light mattes, and it has a little bit of more of like warmer shades here, kind of like slightly terracotta that leans a little bit more pink. And then they have the lighter pink ones. I just feel like this is so beautiful. Like if this is the kind of shades you like, this kind of color story, I think you would actually really love this palette because the formula is amazing, but you have to like these kind of shades. You have to like the pinky, mauvey, purpley shades, or maybe you feel like you're lacking these kind of shades in your collection. I think it's a beautiful, beautiful palette, and the quality is really, really good. Very, very, very happy with that palette. I'm so happy I picked that up because I love a good romantic little palette, and I just think from all the shades that I used, it performed really well. Now, of course, I have to play with it more and use the other shadows and try different ways, but on first impressions, I think this is absolutely stunning and definitely worth the $65 price tag to me. Also wanted to mention though, if you did want to get a discount and you've never shopped from Natasha Denona's website, they do have it where like your first order you could get 10% off. So that's what I did because I've never ordered from her website, and the shipping was super quick. It was like 2-day shipping and it was free shipping. So that was really good. And of course, Sephora will be having their VIB like sale event very soon, where if you're like the top tier, you can get 20% off, middle tier 15% off, or 10% off the entry level, so you could still get a discount. If that $65 price tag is still too high for you, I definitely would look out for discounts or wait till Black Friday. But if you just want to get it now and you don't mind paying that price, I think you would really, really love this palette. So I can't say any more. I could go on and rave on and on about the formula and everything, but I think it's overall a very good palette, and I definitely think for me, it's worth $65. But anyways, guys, that was my thoughts. That was everything about this palette that I could think to share with you guys. I hope that this video was helpful and helping you decide whether you wanted to pick this palette up or not, or something just enjoyable and fun to watch. I love when you guys come and hang out with me for a bit. But do leave comments below. Let me know, did you pick this palette up? Are you planning to? Or just how you're doing? I'd love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you like these kind of videos, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family we have here. And don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. And don't forget to check out the description below. I'll have the palette link wherever you can find it, and I will also have my other makeup I'm wearing on my face linked below, as well as my contact information. I am also on Instagram as Breezy Lifestyle and Breezy_beauty. If you want to check me out over there, I'm trying to work on posting more content and doing different kind of content on there. So rolling out things, I'm learning how to use other tools to make like little videos and reels, and it's been fun learning something new. But that was pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for being here, supporting my channel. I really appreciate it, and I just hope you are doing well wherever you are in the world, and just send you love and light. But until next time, bye guys.